What the hell do we care? What the hell do we care? Hey!
How's it going, folks? Keith here for Cmon the Hoop Celtic. So I'm going to be talking about a lot in this video. I'm going to be talking about transfers, the new kit launch tomorrow, fixtures, which the SPFL fixtures that have been released, the European fixture against Sarajevo, and then also the boys going to Austria as well on Wednesday to kick off their pre-season. So obviously we go first of all with the transfers. Yesterday Arsenal put a bid in for 15 million for KT, one of our best players, one of Scotland's best players as well. I think it's quite embarrassing the fee they put in for 15 million for a player that's been established in Celtic senior team for 4 seasons now. He's won back-to-back. He's won a treble, back-to-back leagues. He's on the verge of doing the 10 in a row. I can't see him leaving Celtic in this window, or maybe in this season. Even if the money comes in, like previously last season, everything came in with a regional bid between 28 to 32 million, which he didn't go for it. He's Celtic through and through. You've seen it with the fans. After cup finals, after wrap up the league, he's over to the Green Brigade. He's banging that microphone like a mad thing. But I think it's quite embarrassing for Arsenal standards to rate a player at 15 million, especially in this day and climate. It's to show that, okay, we play in England, we're big dogs, take the money and that's it. It's not like that at all. I think KT, he won't go. And what's the point? Like, I understand Arsenal is a big club, but they're not in the Champions League. They're the same size stadium as Celtic Park, and the questions about, like, Arsenal fans are great, don't get me wrong, they're good fans, but I think Celtic fans have it over Arsenal fans. We're more passionate. We think about it true and true. I understand there is big fans of Arsenal, but I can't see him going to Arsenal. I wouldn't like them to see him going to Arsenal. What's the point? Like, he's gone to a better league, fair enough, but he's not bettering himself in the Champions League because they're not in the Champions League, they're in the Europa League. But I think if Celtic, another question asked, if Celtic don't get into the Champions League, will they sell him? Will they sell him? Would the board say, oh, hold on, this is too much, this money, will we walk away and take the money? A lot of Celtic fans will protest and say that you shouldn't get rid of one of our best players. You don't get that much passion with a player like KT. So I don't think you go. Personally, I don't think you go. People have been asking me all weekend, is he going to leave? I'm like, it's the size on the board and despite the size. If he says no, he says no. If he's rushed out of the club, things could happen. But let's take it as it comes. Another one that's been linked for a move away is Callum Mcgregor, another future captain. Him and KT are up there being our future captains, replacing from Bruni. I can't see McGregor leaving. McGregor only signed a new deal at the start of the season. He loves Celtic. He came through the youth academy like James Forrest and KT. Brendan Rodgers is meant to be having a sniff around there. 20 million. Leicester looking for this midfielder. I can't see him leaving. Even Southampton being looking at him as well. I can't see him leaving. I think there's better chances of Tom Rodgers leaving and Neecham. Speaking of Neecham, I think he's off anyway. I think he's going to either go to Marseille or Lyon. I think at the moment he's away with the French team at the under-21s Euros. He proved it this season that he doesn't want to be a Celtic. I think the whole getting rid of Dembele kind of took a big step back on him. I know the professionals, they get on with, they get paid a good wage, but that was like his best mate and he just hasn't been the same. So I'd get rid of him. I just think, what's the point? Like, cash, take the 10 million or 12 million that whoever's sniffing. There's been a couple of teams that's meant to be after him. West Ham as well are looking at him. So take him, let him go. Thanks very much, Oliver. But one of my number one fans. As I said previously, I'd sell him. But obviously on Friday there was leaked pictures of David Turnbull with the Celtic jersey in the Celtic press room where the trophy cabinet is actually with Neil Lennon. There's a report saying that he could fail the medical. It hasn't been confirmed yet. Maybe it's just they're waiting until the new week starts and just get it all done and dusted. They might even issue one with the new strip on, the new yellow strip. You never know, or maybe that was just pre-done before. So look, he's a promising midfielder, 19 years of age. Look at the likes of Norwich. We're looking at him. Originally we went in for him. We agreed to region at 3 million. he refused personal terms, and then we came back in. It's been a fiasco. It really has been a fiasco for this lad. Like, it's like another Noel McGinn situation. If he fails his medical and it goes down that route again, it's embarrassing for the club. I just think we need to step up if we want to clinch these young prospects coming through Scottish football. Get them. No point waiting around, letting other clubs look at them and sniff and try to sign them. Look, we missed out McGinn big time, and we regret that. Look, I wish Noel McGinn all the very best anyway. But regards to players that are being linked, Mikey Johnston is linked to go to Panathinaikos on loan. They've acquired about him to go on loan for a season. I think that's a great move for him if he does get the chance. I love to see him with us as well, but it just depends on the competition that we have in the wings. Like, obviously Johnny Hayes, Chevet, Scott Sinclair, James Forrest, and so like it's really, and then Lewis Morgan as well. So it'd be interesting as well. There's one that's been linked with is Bregovic. Used to play for Stoke, Canadian keeper. Well, he plays for Serbia, I think, in goal now. He's a Canadian nationality, but he opted in for Serbia. He's a good keeper. If Craig Gordon leaves the club, which it's a 50-50 chance, I take him as a number 2. I think Scott Baines established himself there, so be interesting there. Another rumour, trash talk today, is Scott McKenna. According to Celtic are looking to put a bid, a regional 5 million. Talk saying that it's being rejected by Aberdeen. This fiasco again about McKenna, it's another joke. Like, he's not worth 5 million. I understand he's a Scottish international, but he's only won one trophy for Aberdeen. Fair enough, Aberdeen have been finished up, runners up a few times in the last few seasons, but nah, I don't think he's worth 4. I don't think he's worth 5 million, probably 3.5 million. But look, I understand where Celtic are coming from. They're trying to get the Scottish players in, get a good side there, especially. But if I was Celtic, I'd just go out and get that guy from Toulouse, Jermaine. He looks quite good. He looks promising. So just cash out the 7 million. Why not? Like, but let's move on to the fixtures. So Friday, the fixtures were confirmed for the start of the season domestically. So we kick off the season at home to St Johnstone. You could say when we announced the flag on the pole. When you think of St Johnstone and flags and titles, I think of obviously 1998 when we'd smell the glove. You know, when Howard and Emmerich scored the goals to wrap up the league, to stop the Huns doing 10 in a row. This jersey. But yeah, look, it's not the worst game we got picked. St Johnstone are a good side, but I can see us edging it, especially if Griffith's back. You know, Griffiths loves scoring against St Johnstone. Good record. Away to Motherwell, a very, very tough game. Obviously, all this fiasco with David Turnbull, it's an absolute joke. But Motherwell have been decent against us at home in Fair Park, so it's going to be tough to get a result there, I definitely think. But I think we should grind one. But it just depends on how we're getting on with the European qualification as well, and who's rested and who we bring in. And so Hearts at home, we should be Hearts at home. I think Hearts are obviously a good side. They proved it in the Scottish Cup final. We beat them in the last game of the season as well. But Hearts are not a pushover, but I think comfortably we should beat them anyway. I really think so. And then away to Rangers and Ibrox, controversial game always, so-called Old Firm. It depends really. Like, I think obviously looking at the last 2 games we played in Ibrox, we haven't turned up. I think it's just down to Rangers are more organised. They're more up for it because they're at home, and plus the ticket allocation as well. It's been killing our fans. But never say never. It's gonna be a new season. Lenny will have the boys pumped up. Who's gonna come out and play for the badge? Who wants to win this Glasgow derby? We'll see. But I'm not writing us off just yet. I'm confident we're champions. We're champions for a reason. So we've grinded up bigger results in bigger places than Ibrox. So we'll see. Hamilton as well. Hamilton is going to be a tough one, but I could see us beating. The only benefit Hamilton have is like they have their Astro pitch and so, but I think we should beat Hamilton. And then obviously we start our European campaign in July, first week of July, away in Bosnia. They're Sarajevo. Now Sarajevo, currently their squad is not being paid wages. Now this is a team that won the Bosnian League. I don't know much about Sarajevo. Looks like a nice stadium. I know the Bosnian national team played there as well. A few people I know are going over to the game, but hopefully it's not like a Gibraltar or something like that. Just go over, get the legs in. It's a grass pitch, so it's not an artificial pitch. But the temperatures are quite high as well in Bosnia around this time of the year. I think it's like 25 to 30 degrees, so never know in Eastern European, but never know. So anyway, speaking of climate, anyway, the boys are going to Austria on Wednesday. They're going there to play 3 games. They're playing against a couple of teams over there. St. Gallen as well, one of them as well. They're playing. So Austria and Switzerland. So if they've been over there in previous seasons, obviously they're not going to do the trips to like the US and other parts of the world, because they're focused on like staying kind of close in Europe, because the European qualification and keeping it, good facilities as well they have. So it'd be interesting. It'd be good to see Lee getting back on into the team, young Dembele getting a stretch of games, obviously a few reserve boys as well. You never know, Martin Compere might even get a sniff in there as well. Craig Gordon will get a sniff as well. See who, obviously Scott Brown will be in there. But just speaking about the new training kit, the new training jerseys look absolutely fabulous, I have to say. The 2 green ones look nice. The yellow one's kind of a bit of like looks like a tub of custard, to be honest with you. But I like the new away jersey that's been released. I think it's nice. A lot of people are obviously have their opinions saying that's not great. It just looks like, oh, New Balance messed up again, like they messed up on this one behind us. That one's starting to grow on me as much as broken hoops, but it's starting to grow on me. But that's really it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully roll on 2K before the end of the year. Hell up the Celts. Speak to you all soon.